This movie isn't about navigating around the worksheet. We'll start with navigating using the arrow keys, one cell at a time. Then we're going to look at navigating one screen at a time, first vertically and then horizontally. And then we're going to navigate from worksheet to worksheet within the workbook. We'll take a look at utilizing the name box to navigate either to a place on the worksheet, a place within the workbook on a different sheet, or even to a different workbook. And lastly, we'll take a look at the scroll bars and how the Shift key can put the scroll bars into hyperdrive. We'll start by navigating around one cell at a time using the arrow keys to the right, down, to the left, up, back to A1. We've seen that before. We can also navigate one screen at a time by using the page up and page down. Now we can't go up, but we can go down, page down, going back up to A1. That takes us in the vertical direction. To go in the horizontal direction, press and hold the Alt key and press page down. We advance over to the right, keeping the Alt key down, pressing the page up key. We can go back over to the left. To advance a worksheet at a time within this workbook, press and hold the Control key and page down. That takes us to sheet 2, sheet 3. Page up takes us back to sheet 2 and back to sheet 1. We can also use the name box as a navigation tool. Type any valid cell address. In this case, I'm going to type A50,000, enter, and I am on A50,000. A50,000 is now the active cell. The name box will also function as a navigation tool to get to a different worksheet. Sheet 2, A12, enter, I'm on A12, sheet 2. You can also use the name box to navigate to a different workbook. The workbook name is enclosed in brackets, followed by the sheet name, followed by an exclamation point, followed by the cell address, enter. We are on book 2, cell A1. The last thing we want to look at is the scroll bars. The scroll bars will take you around your content. Now, I'm not going very far as I move the scroll bar up and down because there's no content on my worksheet. Left and right, same thing. But if you press the Shift key and grab the scroll bar, you can quickly get down to, I'm at almost 500,000 rows here very quickly, and I'm at the bottom here to 1,000,000 rows. So if there's a need to get someplace in your worksheet quickly, and it works the same way horizontally, press the Shift key and use the scroll bars. So that's navigating the worksheet. We went from cell to cell using the arrow keys. We went from screen to screen vertically using page up, page down. We pressed the Alt key to move horizontally in the worksheet and using the page up and page down keys. Then we pressed the Control key using the page up and page down keys, and that allowed us to move from worksheet to worksheet. We then used the name box to navigate to a cell within the worksheet, to a cell on another worksheet within the workbook, and to a cell on a worksheet in another workbook. Lastly, we looked at the scroll bars and how using the Shift key can sort of launch the scroll bars into hyperdrive.